How's it going, guys? Here's the CSS student again, and today we're going to be doing a challenge about picoCTF, which is called Find Me. It's on the picoCTF 2023, and it's about web exploitation. So the description, first let me launch the instance because it will take a little bit of time, and then we can go over the description here. It says, help us test the form by submitting the username test and password as test, and then they give you a website, right? So let's go to the website. And you can see that there is the username and it says test and test. And then they tell you, well, try. And then they send you to this one. And then obviously it says like, I was redirected here by a friend of mine, but I couldn't find anything. Help me search for flags. Now I'm gonna zoom in and there's just one form, and then you just press go and it apparently redirects you to the same page, and there is not much more. We can go to the page source and see if there is anything important, and we can see a script. But the script, I'm going to give you a summary. There is nothing really important on it. It's just getting elements based on their ID, which is the search result, the search term, the keyword, and comments. Also, they said comments as hidden, but being honest, comments are not even declared properly. So what I mean is they just got created and there's nothing really. And then they put inner HTML as the keyword value, but there's really nothing on it coming out, right? So this one has nothing important. However, I want you to focus on something. It says, I was redirected here. Cool. Now, what can I do? Well, we can try a couple of things. We can, for example, do curl to this part and see if we get something. And obviously just scroll up and see if we get anything. But as you can see, there's nothing, no redirection to this point. It just says powered by Express, and that's it. And it's at 200. Okay, so redirection should be like 300 something, 301, 302, and so on. But this one is 300. We can potentially do xpost with the data of username equal to test and password equal to test. But let me change it to single quotes and see what happens. So it says cannot post. So that's that. In this case, we can't really post on this one. And I'm not sure if that's intended or I'm just doing it wrong. So my second option will be, let's open BurpSuite, right? So let's copy the link. Let's open the browser in BurpSuite. Let's paste the link first without anything. And then it says username test, password test, and exclamation mark. Turn on the intercept and test it. And I want you to check this part over here. Right now, there is nothing. I'm gonna just send the fields username and password, right? And I could potentially just copy this as curl command, right? And as we mentioned before, just paste it here. It looks a little bit too much, but as you can see, it sends something else over here. And then it sends something else again. And that's cool, but let's see it on BurpSuite first, because this means something, right? So let's forward this, and then you see something over here, this part over here, all this. If this doesn't look somewhat familiar to you, I understand it, but I want you to try to figure out what kind of encoding is this. This one is base64. So if I double select it all, you can see that it says picoCTF proxies all. So that's the first part of the flag, right? So we can go back to the website and just keep this for now, the first part of the flag. And then if we forward this, we will get redirected to a different new page. It's not the same as before, it's a different one. And that's the second part of the flag. So we just paste it and we find it, and it says proxies all the way. So here's the flag, guys. I hope you liked the video. Just make sure to ask some questions if you have. See you guys.